Tricia Dittmeyer, and I live in Cumming, Georgia. I'm so glad to share today about just my personal health history. And I was diagnosed with cirrhosis of the liver due to an autoimmune disease I have, a non-alcoholic liver disease, and told that more than likely within 4 to 5 years I probably would need a liver transplant. I was diagnosed I was 58, 59 years old when I was diagnosed with this. I'm 62 now, and they said I only had 30% of my liver left when I was initially diagnosed with the liver disease. They told me that they would keep my medical doctor, who was a gastroenterologist. He told me that I probably needed to go on steroids, and also needed and I was getting blood work done every, oh my gosh, at first it was monthly. Came to see Dr. Jack and Jean about if they could help me, and that was about 4 years ago, and it's been wonderful. They have been just key in my healing process, and they introduced me to some right away foods that I needed to take out of my diet, as far as just the wheat and the gluten and the dairy, things that just were really inflaming the liver more, and it gave me a lot of hope. And so I always leave their office every time I come to see them with hope, and that's what I love about coming to see them. It's really been a blessing that I have learned to eat in a completely different way now. I eat a lot of organic foods, lots of, I still eat meat and lots of vegetables, fresh vegetables, nothing processed, and fruit, and learned to, just do the liver cleanses. I'm on the supplements that Jean recommends, and they have made a huge difference in how I feel. Learned so much about my body. I had a large amount of mercury in my body. I also had lots of fillings that were put in my mouth when I was a young girl. I was a product of the 50s, 60s, and 70s. And so I got all my silver fillings taken out. That was huge. And that made a big difference right there in my liver. And just take it absolutely. I'm a testimony to that. I dropped 20 pounds even from the time I was diagnosed with this to now. Just eating better, I feel better, keep my weight in a good, stable condition, and that's huge. For me, because I could gain 20 pounds easy if I wasn't being checked. My brother, I'm one of 8 children. My brothers and sisters said, "Tricia, you look better than any of us," because I laughed. I'm the one who has the supposedly the sick condition, and I laugh because food does your diet makes all the difference, and you just really got to take one baby step at a time and try this, do it, make the effort. We're worth it, and you think about you want to live as long as you can, a good, healthy, vibrant life. So I definitely agree that diet is extremely important. The supplements, having the kinesiology and the chiropractic care with Dr. Jack, Jean always letting me know how different organs were going, and just guiding me on my adrenals. I always tax my adrenals too much, and right now my blood work is normal, in the normal range. I was starting to function in the normal ranges. And my blood report was normal. My albumin's normal, that makes protein, that's a normal range. My liver score, my MEL score is about an 7 or 8. A healthy liver is a 7. And so I'm really doing well. I feel good. I feel great that I don't have liver disease. And not that I can go walk for an hour. I have energy. I have 4 grandchildren that come see me often that I can run around. My husband says, I have far more energy than he does, and even my children say, "Mama, you have more energy than we do." So I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled that I've made this, that the help of, Jack and Jean, and you can't deny the blood count, the blood reports. And so to get that substantiated against what, the Winter Wellness Center was telling me, it made me more confident. The progress I was making, and also some changes I needed to make. Okay, this is working good, this is not. And that always was so good to me. She always left me on a positive note on things that I had done well, and just keep working on this. So I really appreciate that part of the confidence she gave me to keep going. Long journey, but my liver didn't get that way overnight, and it's taken a little bit of time to get. It feels great. I have to keep myself, I don't have liver disease. I have to keep telling myself, I don't have a liver disease. My liver is fine. And every time I come in for a checkup, you know, I always, this first question I ask, gee, how's my liver? How's my liver? Is it still good? She says, it's still strong. It's still good. You know, or you're overtaxing your kidneys maybe. But, you know, it feels great. Good nutrition. Just eat good food, not processed, you know, and, you know, your body will heal itself. It's great. Another thing too is as I researched, I found out more about what is it that I have power over that I can say no to. I don't take care of myself with my diet and exercise and just really listen to my body when it tells me you've pushed it too hard, you've done too much. Then if I start getting overtired and not eating well, then those, but when I'm on top of my game, I'm eating right, I'm exercising, I'm seeing Dr. Jack and Jean, you know, and getting their support and you're doing good, I'm on top of the world. You have to pass, you know, as you think it, so you are, it says in scriptures. And I really too believe that. I also believe that God's grace is sufficient. And I know I give all the credit to the good Lord. Because I really do believe that He guided me to the people who could help me the most. He has healed me. Mm-hmm. And that I just have to, you know, I have to listen to my body, and my body tells me what it needs. The winters reinforce that as well, as your body wants to heal itself. And of course it does. Mm-hmm. You know, and so I have to keep in mind myself when, are you giving your body what it needs as far as the right foods and good nutrition? That's huge with the nutrition and the exercise. Just drink lots and lots of water. And personally, I like drinking water. Eat 3 good meals a day. You have to be on top of your game, though, because you have to have those foods prepared. So that is another thing that when you travel or you have, you know, I have 4 grandchildren now. I mean, that keeps me busy. So you have to really be prepared and have those foods in hand, not only in your refrigerator, but also cooked. Or, you know, because what do you have for lunch that day? You avoid processed foods. I've gotten almost all organic foods, as much as I can. It's worth it. I can really tell a difference. And you feel better. I only use coconut oil in my cooking, or olive oil, but mostly coconut oil. I found out too that your body needs fats, and the good fats like avocados and the coconut oil. You need to have those, and watch the sugar. Definitely the sugar. The sugar is my main addiction. I know it is, and I have to really watch that. But overall, I'm just thrilled at the progress, and I thank God for this. It's really turned my whole life around for the better. I love you guys. Thank you for all you do for me.